This is a 1968 Firebird 400 HO. Came from out west. It belonged to my cousin, and it was purchased from him about 18 years ago. It's been in the family for 18 years now. The 400 HO is a rarity because there are only 2,087 of them made, and only 684 of them were automatic. This is an automatic. So it makes it a little more rare than most. It's Bedoro green. It has original interior. The front seat covers have been replaced, but the rear seat is all original. It has the option of a deck in the rear. The rear seat makes a deck, and it also has a custom interior package with rear window defogger, which was a rarity.
My name's Susan. I live in Bath County on the way to Sharpsburg.
What have you got here?
What I have here is a very old spinning wheel. It's a double drive wheel. It's handmade. And I have a sheep farm in Bath County, so I needed something to do with all this wool I got from my sheep, so I learned how to spin.
How long have you been a sheep farmer?
About 30 years, and spinner about same time.
What all do you do with your yarn? What are you doing right now?
Well, right now I'm making a single ply of wool twisted together, and then later I'll twist other plies together, twist them around to make the yarn. And then from there you can take it and knit with it or weave or whatever you're going to do with it. My sister made some of the stuff, the jam and things. My sister's over here carding the wool, getting ready to spin.
These are all handmade spoon rings from antique and vintage spoons. I take the handle, cut the spoon off, take the handle and turn it into a beautiful ring.
So how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this since 1974 in high school. Art teacher showed me how to do it, but they've been making spoon rings since the 15 and 1600s.
So do you get a lot of young people around here that like them?
Yeah, young people, old people, people who used to wear them in the 70s and the 60s. People used to make them back then.
So how long have you been here at the Menifee Mountain Memories Festival?
I've been coming here for the last 3 years, 3 or 4 years. I love it here.
So are you enjoying the festival so far?
Oh yeah, big crowd. I'm up here in the shade. A lot of people, got the great music here, some great food, great people.
My name's Michael Keaton.
So what are you doing right now?
I'm starting the fire right now to get the coal going.
How long will that take?
Usually get it cooked up before it's take about 20 minutes or so. They get the knives good and hot. It's a crank when you blow it, it blows through. It's like a draft and blows up and gives me airflow. Then you makes the fire hotter, and then you can cause a backdraft and suck if you turn it backwards. If you want to cool your fire down. And that's called fat wood, actually. We made that out of pine. We soak pine for about a year in water and then let it dry out. And then you can soak it in water and it's always flammable. The worst part about it is getting the fire going. That's usually the longest process.
So this is your first time at the Mountain Memories doing this?
No, the first year we just made bracelets. That sounds silly, but we just made bracelets, and then the second year we made knives, and then this year we've made knives and our bowls and our other things. You really shouldn't start forging until all this is burnt down like you would when you're grilling. Like using charcoal and you let it get gray from the embers. Yep, it's a junkyard special, buddy. Cost me $10 is all this cost me.
I bet you got a lot more money out of it than that, though.
Yeah, I have.
A lot more money and enjoyment.
It ain't a job, it's a hobby. That's for sure.
Do you have a little bit of a business, or do you just sell these?
No, this is the only festival we do. It's Mountain Memories. I'm actually a plumber. I work full-time at a plumbing company. And this is our ashes out of fat wood too. That'll help it get started and make it go a little quicker.
That looks like a bad idea.
How long does it take to craft the knives like that?
I go through different stages. I'll show you. Let me get this going. They'll start out like so, take about 30 minutes to get them like this, about 3 hours to get them like this.
You can tell a big difference.
You can tell a big difference in them. Start out just a rusty piece of thing you find in a junkyard, turn into something beautiful. If we get this far going, we'll make one. It may take a while to get hot, but once it gets hot, it stays hot. Hey, Red. There we go. Now we'll start getting the blade made. Just stick it right in. The coals is just like when you're sleeping. You want it to be covered up. Have a blanket over top of it to contain the heat. Let's take about, make it real slow, hot, about 5 minutes, and then we'll start cranking. The slower you heat it, the softer it'll be to beat on. And when we get done, it won't matter.
So about how hot is it right now?
Right now it probably ain't but about 1,000 degrees. When I start getting it real good and red hot, I temperature it about 2,000. I can melt cast iron in it if I want to. You want to wait until that completely gets orange. You have cold spots in it, you crack a metal. Everybody always complains about the coal smell. The smell of progress. Smells like home. Almost. usually takes about 10 minutes. And after that, you can count 60 seconds in between beatings. You beating it. You flip sides so your blade's even in the middle every beating. And count your hits. Oh, George on TV. You sit there and watch the booth. Dad's cooking. Okay. Gabe, if anybody asks, the spike knives are 30 and the prices are on everything else, okay? Brittany, sit there and watch it. I'm on TV and Brittany and Jimmy. Sorry, babe. Yeah, the tip's getting orange. You want that whole thing get color. It's a lot easier to forge at nighttime. Now the tip of it, where the blade will be, completely orange. You'll start drawing it back to make the blade longer. It's hard to see right now where it's daytime. At nighttime you can really tell how the colors change. And that's when you know when you're ready to stick it back in the fire. One miss, two miss. And then you go to the opposite side, do the same thing. Really, once you get it down to about this, probably 3-4 more heatings of the blade will be beat out. And then the handle takes one heating. And then the twist, and maybe one more heating after that to do the final touch-up to make sure it's good and straight. The twist, we take it and I'll let the blade cool down, and then I'll stick the butt of the knife in there and heat it up till it gets just as orange as you are when you beat it. And then I stick it in the vise. That sulfur burning on it. And you stick it in the vise, and just take that crescent wrench and twist it around. And there's multiple twists that we can do. The center twist, you can do the pineapple twist. There's a Rubik's Cube twist. And you do this about every 3 or 4 heatings. That makes sure the back of your knife stays good and straight, so you ain't out of whack. I'll probably just make a buck-shaped style knife for skinning on this one. Keep the process short. Then once you get it drawed out to as long as you want it, you start pulling it down to make the width of the blade. Brittany, get your kids. And that's about the blade right there. And I got a different set of tongs that I made to work with blades. Made these out of a set of horse hoof nippers. Same process, you need to let it heat up a little bit before you start really cranking on it. Let the blade cool down. Get the vise set up. now, Rick. All right. Now this you have to get really, really hot to twist. Almost melting hot. Probably take about 2 minutes. About ready now. Like I say, it's real hard to see in the daytime. It's better at night. Yeah, you see how the bubbles are coming out? Bubbles start coming out. Just lay it in there. Get it good and tight in there. And all you do, take this. You can do half turns, full turns, all what you want. Just make sure you get it in the center. Try to, and then when you get it, make sure you, where it cools down, you take it and get it good and straight. That's a knife. Another hour of sanding, another 30 minutes of sharpening. It'll be a complete process.
Thank you.
Guess what time it is again? Hannah's Choice time.
Okay, real quick, because we only got 5 minutes. This girl has endless talent. The blonde-haired lady right here. She plays the piano, she sings, she's smart. What else do you do? Oh, she can impersonate anybody that you say to impersonate. She has them down pat. But she discovered, well, we discovered she had a talent, and it's yodeling. So she's going to demonstrate a little bit for us really quick.
Okay, first I'm going to need y'all to clap at a steady pace for me, so just... No, we got 5 minutes. Good. We got 2 songs. Maybe. What do you hear? You about to sing. What do you think it is? Name that song. All right. I'm gonna do another Johnny Cash song. This beat. It's called Ring of Fire. love is a burning pain, and it